Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Jazz, and today I am reviewing the brand new Amazon Echo. Now, this is the 4th generation that they've come out with. I believe I've done all 4 now, at least the last 3 for sure. So we're going to open it up, find out some new features about it, and see whether it's worth the upgrade or not. Oh, it's pretty. I forgot what color I ordered. This color is actually the blue Twilight, or Twilight Wood. Can't remember which order it's in. So anyways, we're going to open it up. I was afraid that was going to happen. I'll explain in a minute. Well, you guys can actually probably see why I'm a little unhappy right now. I know it's not the end of the world. It doesn't have anything to do with functionality, but I was really hoping that these two would match. I kind of had a feeling that it wasn't going to, considering that the Echo Dot 4th generation had the same issue, different color versus charger, speaker color versus charger color. I like them to match, so I'm going to pout about that for a second as I plug this in. Alright guys, so we got the co-host back right now, Monger, which apparently he wants to be antisocial at the same time as saying hi to you guys. It's a cat's world, what can you say? Alright, so I did get the speaker all set up. No, really simple, super simple. If you already have Amazon products, the Echo, you're going to have the Alexa app, and pretty much as soon as you plug it in, it's going to get alerted. Oh look, there he goes. Now he's saying hi. So once I got it set up, like I said, super easy. If you already have any of the Amazon products, all you're going to do is get an alert once you plug it in. If you don't get an alert, there is the dot right here. We're going to hold and press on it. You press on it long enough. It takes maybe 30 seconds, if that. The light's going to turn orange. Set it up to your device, whether it be your computer or your phone, which I think everything's connected to my phone. So once that's done, it'll prompt you on how to set it up. Super, super easy, I promise you. A couple of things about the brand new Echo Generation 4. One of the major differences, as you can see, is the visual. I think all 3 of the previous generations have been cylinder shaped. Some of them fatter than others, some of them thinner, taller, etc., etc. So this one is completely brand new shaped. It is a spherical shape. And instead of having the speaker facing, I guess, around it, central, it's going to be front facing. So you guys are probably going to hear it a lot better than I can. Granted, it's not going to be too much a difference, but the sound's going to travel to you versus to me. It still has the auxiliary cord in it, so you don't have to worry about that, unlike everything else that is going away with the auxiliary cord. Okay, I hold a little grudge with that, sorry. And it also has a mounting little screw that you can mount it up with. So one of the new features on it is obviously going to be the ring. And instead of it being on top, ring is on the bottom versus the top. It's also on the 4th generation Echo Dot as well. And one of the issues that I've had with it is that depending on what angle I'm at, I can't see it necessarily, just because 90% of the time I had the Echo 4th generation out, it was over here in the studio, and I would try and, do any commands, and I didn't know if it was registering or not. I didn't know if I was picking up any of the other Amazon devices that I had. Just because, just a small little bunch right here, you guys aren't even seeing it, you guys are seeing it straightforward. Alexa, see? You can't see the...
I don't need to sleep. At night I stay awake and think without a break. But you need to sleep.
I think she's trying to tell me something.
And every time you say goodnight, I wonder what it's like. I'm not in the sky,
command I said either to get this playing, just so you guys know. I'm gonna let her finish her song real quick. Unfortunately, I don't know what I did to get that command, so if you guys figure it out, please let me know. I thought that's so funny. There's numerous times I've had that happen where I'm having a simple conversation, whether it be on the phone or in person, and she has her own mind. I guess she's advancing more for her intelligence is getting smarter, which kind of scares me because that means that she's eavesdropping on me more. But we're not going to go into that. We're not going to conspiracy theories because we're wanting to know whether you should get this or not. And I'm pretty sure based off that statement right there, it may scare some people. So, I've actually heard people hear about people that will unplug their speakers because they're afraid they're being eavesdropped on. I obviously do not have that problem because I have everything plugged into the internet and I'm constantly getting alerts on my phone about it. So anytime I'm scrolling, I see all sorts of advertisements that I'm not even searching for because I'm being listened to. All right, now that I made you guys paranoid, we can get back to the advantages of the speaker. So yes, as I was saying, probably rudely interrupted, politely. The speaker ring can easily be covered up and you don't know whether it's being registered or not. And with that being said, you can have weird experiences, such as the one I just had with the music. One of the newest features on the Echo speaker itself, so we're talking about regular Echo speakers, whether it be the 3rd generation, 4th generation, the Dot, all of those combined all now have, or not all of them do not have. This one is the only one that currently has the Zigbee. And you're probably like, what? So I want to be clear that it's the speaker, the first speaker that has the Zigbee. And I could be butchering the word. It could be Zigbee. It could be Zigbee. It looks Zigbee to me. So we're going to stick with that. And plus I like saying it. The Echo Sub is the one that had the Zigbee originally. So I want you to be clear that I'm not getting the speakers confused versus the Sub and vice versa. So that's one of the new technologies that are in the new Echo. So if you have a lot of smart devices, thermostats, you've got your lights, you've got your plugs, security alarms that are all connected to, smart devices, the new Echo would be a huge advantage because you can all control it all through one device and tell Alexa to do anything and everything that you want it to do, whether you're home or not, I believe. I haven't tested that out because I don't have too many devices. But I also have an Amazon Auto is what it's called. I had to think about it for a second. So it's a good chance that it could connect easily that way. Plus I have it on my phone, my watch, and I'm trying to think of any other devices that I have that I take with me pretty much everywhere I go. So yes, I'm seriously, no exaggeration, surrounded by Alexa pretty much all the time. So I think I need to be nice to her because she knows all my secrets. There are multiple layers of protection on this, so you guys do not get paranoid with that. Like I said, I've heard people where they're unplugging any and all smart speakers because they're afraid they're going to be, listened to and recorded and all that stuff. That it does not do that, or it shouldn't. It shouldn't do that. Also, there's a feature that's absolutely hilarious if you have cats. There's one that's purring cat as well as meows. And to see his response was absolutely hilarious. I'm going to have a little bit of that at the end of the video so you guys can see his reaction to them. It's pretty funny. So just had to let you guys know about a couple of the features. Anyways, back to the devices itself. As an added protection, they do have now Alexa Guard.
All right, I'll start guarding now.
I set up the guard. There's 2 different versions so you guys don't get confused. There's Alexa Guard, which is free, and here's a list of all the features that you get with the regular Guard, which is the free version, versus the Guard Plus, and you can see if the $4.99 a month or $50 a year is worth the security protection. So like I said, they are updating their technology to pretty much incorporate everything. I promise you, Amazon's taking over the world. What if they're listening? So I'm being very quiet now because I think they may be. If I come up missing, might be telling Jeff Bezos' secret. The new version comes in 3 different colors. So as I mentioned, this is the Twilight Blue, which I absolutely love. They have the Dark Charcoal, which you can see a picture of that here, as well as the Glacier White, that's the only one that's going to match the cord. Sorry, haven't gotten over that. It's the same with the 4th generation Dot as well. They do not match unless you get the Glacier White color. Frustrating. So as far as the sound features go, some of the added benefits, we now have Dolby audio in this. If you don't know what that is, it's just going to help deliver the sound more clearly. Has a richer sound to it as well, to kind of give you more of a surround sound type of feel to it. So it's going to have just clear. I don't know if you paid attention, if you've gone to the movies within the last, I don't know how long it's been since I've been to the movie, at least a year probably. No, I went in January before everything got shut down. Go see Bad Boys. Usually, I can't remember if it's at the beginning of the video or the beginning of the movie or the end, or you usually see Dolby with their logo on there. That has to do, kind of give that cinema feel to it. That's the technology that's going to be in here to give you an idea. The speaker comes with a 3-inch woofer on it, as well as 2 separate 0.8, so not even a full inch, a little bit more than 3/4 tweeters in the speaker as well, to kind of give you a little bit more on the tech side. Usually I don't have that information, but fortunately I have it on this speaker. As well as the new design, the added features to it, we also have what they call the AZ1 neutral edge processor. So you're going to probably not get as frustrated with it because it's going to be quicker response, faster, better understanding, so hopefully less errors. Although we kind of proved at the beginning of the video that there still has some glitches because I didn't say anything and you hear Alexa singing. So at the end of the day, regardless of the technology, we want to know about the sound of the speaker itself. So we're going to go ahead and listen to a couple of unlicensed songs, and you guys can hear how it sounds. I'm going to set it at 50% as well as 100%, so you guys can hear the difference. And I will give you a warning before I turn it up so you guys don't go deaf if you're listening with buds or anything like that. Also, if your sound doesn't come out 100% correctly and you're playing it through a device, so kind of like what I'm doing, using it as a Bluetooth speaker rather than playing directly through Alexa. The reason why I'm not using the AI intelligence on this speaker directly right now for the music is because I don't have any unlicensed music where I can play through Spotify, Pandora, or any other of those, at least that I haven't found. So to make it easier, I'm just going to go connect it as a Bluetooth speaker, which you guys can do as well. So we're going to go ahead and listen to it at 50%. I think maybe. There it is. Alexa, set volume to 10. Y'all hear a difference? Can you hear me now? Alexa, set volume to 5. So you guys hear the difference between setting it at half volume versus full volume. Let's check out another song. And again, this is at half volume here. You guys probably hearing it a lot more clear than I am, unless you've got some bad earbuds. And if you need reviews on those, I've already done some. And I've got some more coming up, so make sure that you subscribe regardless. Just so you guys know, Monger's not liking the volume because he's trying to sleep right now. Alright, so you guys get an idea of how it sounds. I like the way it sounds. It has some really good bass. I actually feel it throughout the table. And I'm pretty sure now Monger's about to take a nap because he wasn't able to while the bass was going. You can also control, if you want more bass or less bass, you can also control that through the Alexa app as well. And that's for, if I recall correctly, all of the Amazon speakers, or at least Echoes. for sure, Echo 4th generation. In my personal opinion, the speaker runs for about $100. If you've been wanting an Echo and you just want to know, you know, basically which generation is the best, as of right now, obviously you can't get better than the 4th generation. It has the newest technology that some of the previous generations do not have. Like I said, the Zigbee or Zigabee, as well as the faster processor, Dolby, all that crammed into one little speaker. $100, you really can't go wrong with that. And like I said, I like the shape of it as well. To me, it gives me more of a decor look with the sphere. Maybe that's just because I like spherical things. I don't know. Would I recommend getting it? Absolutely. And I have no, just so you guys know, I have no type of affiliation with Amazon whatsoever. I personally purchase these products and review them myself. If I decide to, I'll post reviews on the website, but I get no type of compensation. And I absolutely love the color. This is the only generation that has this color. As far as the Dot and the Echo itself, they both come in this color. So if you want a set, I'm all for it. I encourage it 100%. And the devices can connect to where, say, maybe if you have kids in another room and they have the speaker, you guys can, as a parent, you can listen in on them. You know, call them for dinner instead of having to yell at them, or calling them on the cell phone, text them. I've done that to my parents numerous times. While I'm, you know, in the, you know, kitchen or something like that. Do you want anything? You know, send them a text or whatever. And with these devices, you can actually just say, you know, listen in on, or call whatever you're naming your device. Listen now to this device, you know, call from this device type of thing. So in a way, it's a pretty cheap intercom system. Just my personal opinion. I love the fact that you can connect all the devices like that as well. So, and you can actually team them up so you can listen to the speakers to kind of give you more of a surround sound as well if you wanted to. Like I said, I definitely suggested a 4 out of 5. And the only reason why I'm not giving it a full 5 out of 5 is for the simple fact that it is not rechargeable. That is one of my biggest frustrations about all of the Echo devices, is that you have to have them on the cord at all times. You can't just unplug it and, you know, move it from room to room or anything like that. So it's pretty much a stationary speaker, which is kind of frustrating. But that's just my 2 cents, my frustration. So like I said, 4 out of 5. Great product. It is $100. Really can't go wrong with that, because I've seen numerous speakers that are easily well over that price without any of the bells and whistles that this beauty has. So if you have any questions, please let me know, because I will be doing a comparison video between the 3rd generation, 4th generation, as well as comparing to Google. So you don't want to miss those. Make sure that you subscribe to Jazzy Reviews, as well as my other YouTube channel, Jazzy Foodz. In the meantime, stay tuned and stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys.
Let's listen to